Hi, I would like to spend some time working on percent problems in terms of words. Now, here comes our first problem. Now, I'm going to work it in three different ways, as you see as we go along here. So let's rewrite this in terms of an algebraic equation. Y could be the number, is to be equal. 25% can be changed to 0.25. You can multiply it times 24, and you find out that y equals 6. Okay, now let's take and just change this problem around a little bit differently, but we'll be using the same numbers. This time, we're going to find the percent in this problem. So, what percent of 24 is 6? Well, we could let y represent the decimal value of the percent, and so we're going to multiply that times 24, set it equal to 6. Now, if you divide through by 24, you're going to get a decimal equivalent here of 0.25, and you could move the decimal point 2 places to right if you want to put it on the percent sign. So we get 25%. Now, here's Professor Know-It-All and his wife, and they have the next version of this problem here. 6 is 25% of some number. So this time we're going after the number. So we can put 6, and then is will be equal, and 25% can be made to be 0.25, and then multiply that times y. And if you divide 0.25 into 6, you'll get 24. So I did this problem in three different ways. Okay, here's a different problem. Y percent of 92 is 69. Now, that y is so much out of 100. So we could put y over 100, and of be times 92 is equal to 69. So we get 92 over 100 times y equals 69. Multiply through by 100, and we get 92y equals 6900. Divide 92 into 6900, and we get y equals 75. Now, this is a simple problem, but a little bit tricky. 250 is a certain percent of 100. So we could start out with 250 is equal. Now, we'll represent the percent as x over 100, and take that times 100. Now, notice the hundreds will cancel out, and you just get x equals 250. So 250 is 250% of 100. Is more than 100. Okay, here's a truck bringing in our next problem here. 30% of A is 21. Well, 30% can be changed to a decimal, a form of 0.30, and then of is times A, and is equal 21. Divide through by 0.30, and we'll end up with our number being 70. A equals 70. Next problem. Now, that 0.5%, let's express it as so much out of 100. 0.5 out of 100. So we can say 7, and then is equal, and we can put 0.5 over 100 times b. Now, if we divide 100 into 0.5, we get 0.005. Now, we want to divide 0.005 into 7. Now, 7 really has a decimal point at the end. So what we can do is, if we're dividing by 0.005, we can move the decimal point over 3 places to the right, and we can divide 5 into 7,000, and so b would equal 1,400. So it's a decimal thing. Well, here comes our last problem here. It's being delivered by a bit of a flying saucer. So let's see what this problem looks like. Okay, 15 is what percent of 40? Well, 15 is equal, and then let's put x over 100 representing our percent, and then times 40. So we have 15 equals 40x over 100. Now we can divide the 100 into 40 and get 0.40, and then we can divide 0.40 into the 15, and it'll work out as 37 and a half, or we'll have 37.5% in this problem. Thank you.